So we are back. I am playing Hylos. Yuzong for Stuart, Beatrix, Kagura, Saber. They've got a Layla, Angela, Fanny, Minsitar, and Aulus. Aulus. I don't know how to pronounce that. We are back up into the epic rank now, so we've entered the draft. And I was last pick. And I needed to play a tank, and I wasn't sure if my Franco was kind of good enough. If you remember the video I posted just before this, where I have a distinctly average game, it kind of shook my confidence playing Franco. And so I thought, well, go back to what you know, learn some basics again, and play Hylos. Layla, Fanny, Ossa, Angela, Minsitar, and Aulus. Pretty decent team on paper. Although Hylos is capable of invading, I chose not to. Picked up a little cheeky stun, burst some damage, trying to set him up. I went under the tower instead to take his damage for him. But instead of kind of babysitting the marksman, which is what tanks traditionally had to do in the lower levels and, like the meta a few years ago, I like to kind of rotate and roam and actually be active. Because for me that's much more enjoyable. Punk! Little stunsies! Don't know why Stuart didn't dive, but that is the way it is. There's Fanny. And you'll notice I think I stun her on the way past. And then she arrives stunned and then disappears before we even get there. Oh, you've got the statue, Stu. That's cool. I didn't know that. Hylos is a decent roamer. You saw in my first couple of videos after coming back that he's a great starting tank to learn positioning and map awareness and team and fight initiation and stuff from. So I felt like I needed to go back to the basics. And wow. And so I kind of picked up Hylos. Just thought I'd tap the tower, get a bit of gold. Layla runs down lane, and I'm trying to support this Saber. Now I've finally kind of caught up with him. I thought if Layla wants to go after him, we'll punish, but he's obviously dived back into the jungle. It's much easier having your jungler. If you're the roamer, it's much easier to have your jungler on comms with you. It's night and day. Wow, she's kind of going for it. We pick up a kill. Drop the ulti, get the stun. I'm pulled out, but Beatrix hopefully can get the kill. Boop. Okay, there we go. And now we are after that Minsitar. Stuart just rolled Aulus at the top. Stun on Min. He's got a lot of survivability, that guy. The wave clear is much better on Hylos as well, so immediately start to zone for my tank. Check the obvious hiding places. I knew that the buff was being taken above me, so I knew where Fanny was, but I didn't know where anyone else was. I like that Beatrix dived the bush to see who's there, even though I'm already there. And pay close attention to the skin I'm using on Hylos. I'm using the kind of Centos Druid skin. Boop! Little stun there to help Stuart set up his damage. And here we go. Boop. Dead. So I'm using the kind of Centos or Cernos? Kernos? I can't remember I've not played World of Warcraft in a long time, but I'm using this kind of like a jungle themed skin on my Hylos. That hook was amazing. Well done. Well done, Minsitar. You can have a thumbs up for that. Yeah, I'm using this kind of druidic theme for my Hylos because I think it's like the Season 22 skin or something. And it looks pretty cool. There's Layla Angela Layla. That'll be a problem. I think to take care of that. Stun her. And then I myself get shut down. We drop one and I'm desperate for the other. And we pick it up with a Beatrix. Sorry, I should have done something to shut that Fanny down. But, I mean, if you saw, Beatrix was on like 10% health, 5% health maybe. Yuzong having an incredible game. Toot, 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 hit the tower. Toot, 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 what will he do? Toot, 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 moving kinda slowly. Toot, 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 the life of a fighter. Boy, I mean, wow. So I went top to support Stu, just in case he needed it. But in doing so, lost my jungler, which is, very careless of me. Beatrix just basically cleaned up. Saw Minsatar, saw Beatrix. I thought, actually, we might be able to get away with this. Great use of his ulti in the hook there to kind of ruin our day and force us to retreat. Oh, yeah. Oop. I know he wants to see this. He gets Aulus. And he gets Fanny, I think. No, he doesn't quite get Fanny. I'm just zoning for Turtle. And I step up to try and scare away the Layla. If she'd have been aggressive there at all, it would have been stun and dead for her. So very happy with the zoning there. I saw Beatrix waiting in the ambush, so I didn't go in that bush, letting them know someone was in there. I'm just trying to draw them out now. But Saber's having none of that, so I dropped my ulti so people can get in and out quicker. And I went under the tower to help destroy it, so that Saber could have retreated if he needed to. Oh, look, there's our friendly fighter just sat in the bush watching us. I dropped my heal for Saber, but, he's not on comms, so I can't really communicate it. I see Aulus in bottom lane, so I think I'll go take care of that. I should be here. That's my bad. Okay, here we go. Can I get him? No. Cool. Lost Beatrix. We could have picked up a bunch of other kills. Instead, I just casually ran to the wrong lane. I wanted to take pressure off the lane because we saw Aulus was pushing it, but I'm not the character that should be doing that. It should be someone else. Here he goes. It's dragon time. Amazing. Dragon time. You never watch the good bits of what I do. There doesn't seem to be any, to be honest. Good, Minsatar. Great moves. You can't blink or flicker out of that. Is he going to survive? Yep. Yep. Short answer. Here we go. We're diving. And she is long gone because it's Fanny and she's extremely quick. But, zone so we could take their buff, if nothing else. Great one. This Saber's really good. I figure I can duck in and out and help the team. I should have stayed in, help the team get the tower. But, hindsight's wonderful. It's easy to say that in these kind of reviews. Yeah, a couple of poor positioning plays, but in general, I feel a bit more comfortable, a bit more confident. I'm trying to get them out of the way. I noticed they're Angela, so I'm like, can I shut her down? No, can't even get close to her. Drop my ulti so people can escape if they need to. Run into Minsatar's ult, not sure why, and escape myself after losing Beatrix and our jungler. So pretty poor play by me there. Going in here to support Kagura, make the creep a bit less organised. These two have a hell of a rivalry. I'm trying to protect Kagura to let her get away. An Angela Fanny is going to be absolutely brutal. Go, Kagura. Go. Yeah, stand next to the wall. That's a great plan. However, we're not going to make that mistake. Except for I walk into the wall. But there's now a whole big bunch of them. Good first kill. Not sure why I went under the tower. I see Fanny, stun her immediately, but I take way too much damage, and we lose that. Very, very, very bad play. So it was quite late in the evening. That's what I'm putting it down to. Shut up. Yeah, even though it's like 27-8, it felt very much like the momentum was against us now. Excuse me. Even though, yeah, we're kind of winning this, it did feel like, you know, we could still lose this. Cleaning up on the lanes. That's what Hylos can do, which Franco can't. So it's good to acknowledge the differences. If you see down here, these guys are in deep trouble. We make our... Wow, good shot. We make our way down now. Drop my ulti so we can get in and out. Get the stuns so my Saber can get away. I see the Fanny. I don't know why I'm standing next to the wall. Terrible idea when there's a Fanny around. Saber's come back and they retreat up lane. Lord's reset. And we're not going to take it. It says Saber, which is the right call. We shouldn't have taken it there. Just cleaning lane. Going back to see if buffs or anything we can invade their jungle. I spot this little dude. I'm like, hello, little dude. He's run away from me once before. Kagura, gonna get mashed. We're on our way to help out. And we start the next team fight, basically. If you see down here, though, this little fella taking the Lord. We're all set up in a bush waiting. They're actually down there taking the Lord. This is what I was saying. Like, don't suffer from that paralysis of doing nothing. Wow, great work, Saber. Getting the stun in a second. Flunk. Hopefully we should pick that up as well. Yeah. So, they were getting the Lord, but not only did we 4-person kill them, we also got the Lord. So that very much felt like the momentum shifted back into our favour now. Good push from there. You'll notice Beatrix went to top. Normally I would have gone back to top, but I realised I'm not the person that should be doing that. I should be pushing the team fight. So I don't know why I'm going down here. Big mistake plays from me. I should be up here. Oh, that's right. I was going back to teleport back, but I noticed Beatrix had done it. Trying to just keep some pressure on here, but that Mincetar ulti is really good. I think we lost some of our damage, so I'm just slowly retreating. Dropped that so our guy could get in and out, but it didn't go well. We're just feeding ourselves one after another here. Really terrible. I was the only one alive. He's chasing me down. I get a stun. No, Fanny. No. Like, don't come at me, bro. I will beat you. Only because, you know, you can tell that that's not one of the great Fannies, because I'd be dead and with no chance. The fact I saw her walking down lane and the hook missed, I knew I was okay. Because the great Fannies, the hook never misses. And, you know, they will kill you. So, yeah, they're setting up an ambush. We're aware of it. Oh, excuse me. So, off we go. It's time to initiate. Who have we got? We got some damage dealers and the tank. In fact, the whole team's here now. Off we go. Great initiation there. Yep, he goes in. He now comes in. This gives us Mincetar as well. Pretty good teamwork there. We didn't know Aulus was behind us, but we're just trying to get the tower at this stage. We're thinking, actually, we might be able to take this. We don't, though, because Aulus does come up behind us and starts tronking us. And it's actually just Stuart and I are the only ones left alive. It's 2-on-2, and Angela, Fanny, not a great option. Look how low my health is, got no mana. I drop this so we can escape. Get the stun so we can escape. Like, the dude is just obsessed with trying to die. So we pick up the kill on Fanny, get the stun, and we pick up the kill here. If this were a great Fanny, she would kill both of us easily. So I try and help him out. We got absolutely too cocky there. And Minstatar's right to say something via... what are they called? Battle emotes, I think they call them. He did clean us up because we were being cheeky. I'm going back to base. So let's see. Oops. Let's see what he's up to. He kind of gets caught by a bunch of dudes. He is killed. They are going after the Lord. And I'm, as you can see, making my way down mid lane. They've got big old incoming. Let's see what I do. I walk in slowly to find them mostly all dead. Oh, that Angela Layla. Oh, brutal. So I'm just trying to keep her away, not realizing most of my team's already dead, and she's just chipping me down with that damage. Don't worry, Kagura's here. She just dived in and immediately died. I'm not sure what she was thinking. I'm the only one up. Oh no, Stuart's up. Just cleaning my lane, everyone. Okay, thank you. No, I'm on the way now. Is the team fight still happening? Hey, my lane's really pushed. But your lane's pushed further than where you were. You were at that corner bit. Yeah. Okay. Angela, Layla, what can the dragon do? He can fly away desperately, hoping he isn't immediately killed. That's what he can do. Good escape. And it allows us to pick up the Layla and the Angela. So great setup play from Stuart. Not intentional. He'll tell you it was, but he was desperately running for his life. Yeah, no. I saw a chance to get a double play. No, you didn't. Good hook. I knew it was going to be a good hook. In that little pregnant pause just before he launched it. Why I stand in his ulti, I'll never know. Never know why I stand in Minstatar's ulti. He's really tanky though. He got a great stun on Saber to survive himself. Aulus picks up a kill. Dude can hit really hard. But luckily he was hitting me and not the Beatrix on like 1 health. And there's that little dragon buddy of ours. I tried to drop my Revitalize to keep Kagura alive. Yeah, not kind of like Kagura, like played by an expert. It's absolutely devastating. So I'm not suggesting that this isn't an expert. I'm simply saying that, you know, we've seen some misplays. We give up on the buff and choose instead to stay alive. Beatrix is obviously lamenting being on our team. But yeah, it felt very much like us just constantly pushing and then resisting. Like the score says 46-22, which sounds like we're kicking their ass, but that's not at all what it feels like. Drop that so we can push easily into the back line. We get Layla. Saber's dropped though. I am dropped though. Aulus is just going off with his damage, man. And we are so few. Kagura, why do that? You're insane. No, you needed to move that a little further. Oh, not bad that time. Okay, they know where you are. Boop. Leaving just our Beatrix. Good character, Beatrix. If you ever get a chance to give her a go, she's definitely worth it. She's got 4 different guns. Oops. Oops. Let's turn that off for now. Sorry, that's telling me it's bedtime. Where are we then? In goes the dragon. Perfect. And in comes Beatrix to just drop some mega damage. Absolutely great character. Like I say, if you get a chance to give her a shot. We pick up the Lord. Oh, look who it is. It's Captain Handsome. And get that so we can run in. And like I say, I saw Fanny basically walking down the lane there for a second. That's how you know you're going to be okay. Not sure why I thought to hit our creep. You know, sometimes I just get button blind where I'm just like, you know, I've been hit in the head so many times. It's just hit. I actually got the stun off there, but it was a little unnecessary as she was killed. Mincetar drops his ulti. Look who stands in his ulti. It's me. At this point, we go for the win. Pretty good. Couple of positioning mistakes. Bits of analysis paralysis where I wasn't sure if I wanted to rotate top or bottom, and ultimately we paid for it. But saying that, I did 1-34, which is a pretty solid performance. Interestingly, my 11.0 score, third in the team. So great plays to our Saber. He was a very good Saber. It felt very much during the game that he was absolutely cleaning up. So I'm quite surprised he died 7 times. But and our Beatrix was often the only one left alive and was doing some pretty good damage. Well done to their team. Or sorry, commiserations to their team. That wasn't as one-sided as the stats kind of make you think it is. It actually felt pretty tense there. I think if they'd have team wiped us at the end, which they very nearly did, they would have won that. We were just lucky. We were in ascendancy for most of the game, but as is the way of this game, which is good. It shows a lot of balance. You know, the underdog team will always get a chance. You know, perhaps they'll sneak a Lord or be able to push their lanes out of their bases or get a chance to do a run. When you're getting kills and they're dead for, 46, 54 seconds, then you've got a chance to actually recover, So, good game. Hope you enjoyed that one. Oh, yeah, lots to learn from it, obviously. Check your positioning. Do the fundamentals. This came on the back of my pretty average Franco performance, so it's really important to kind of cover the basics. And that's what I tried to go back to with this.